Yo, ladies and gentlemen, how you guys doing? This your boy, MisterJaay, and I'm coming all the way. Was good, your dick gang was good, mother. Like, yo, this is not a reaction. We just gonna talk about what's happening around the globe. I decided that from time to time, we gonna start dropping shit like this. You dig, man? Please, if this is your first time coming through, ever ask you to check the boy out, tell him I love him from the bottom of my heart. Hit that subscribe button, smash the like and the notification, man. I'm sorry I got a little bit of commotion going on. I'm chilling with my son, you dig? He home with daddy. Hey, man, today we gonna talk about the news coming out of motherland, alright? And it's actually coming out from Egypt, okay? And if you're a child of Africa, you grew up liking what we call football. That's the only sport we know in Africa. I mean, like, it is the stable sport. Every African kid knows about football before they know about all the kind of sports. It's just what it is. And the news is, it turns out the Egyptian government sent out a notice saying that they cannot find the trophy, the African Cups of Nation. Now, if you like football like I do, you know that the African Cup of Nation is a tournament that takes place every, I don't know, I think it's 2 years, 3 years. And African countries, they play tournaments to be selected, to represent, and to partake in that tournament. Now, the question you beg is, how the hell does a trophy of that nature disappear? How the hell does a government come up and tell the world that, hey, you know what, we cannot find the trophy, the African trophy? I think it's all gold and shit. But then when you look at shit like that, you start thinking of, what you start thinking of is, you start thinking like, this is motherland, this is Africa. And a whole lot of dumb shit happens in motherland. Like we talking about stupid regimes, we talk about unaccountability, we talk about corruption, we talk about human rights violations, we talk about embezzlement, we talk about tribalism, nepotism, the list goes on and on. So when you put that into perspective, you start thinking like, hey, this should not be a surprise to anybody. Because if you win something of that nature, something that is like the pride of your country, it's supposed to be stashed up somewhere, maybe at the presidency, or maybe at the Ministry of Sports or something, or maybe at some national museum where it is well protected. You know, you guys can make a duplicate and just put it out there in public. Because I'm thinking the person who took it didn't take it alone. I know that people in that regime, in the government, people in high places, they do know where that shit is. Now I mean, but it's just so appalling to understand that something like that could disappear. It's kind of like an Olympian can go for the Olympics and win something and comes home with it and it disappears. Now I mean, so it's crazy. I was reading through that shit. I was like, oh, this is the normal shit we get from motherland. And if you are that patriotic and if you like motherland like that, you already see it from afar. We know what is going on. Egyptians, y'all know what is happening. Y'all don't act like, oh, it just disappeared. Nah, somebody stole that shit. And you cannot steal shit like that without inner work, inner collaboration. Somebody in the Ministry of Sports or who deals with the Ministry of Sports in Egypt knows exactly where the hell that shit is. Now I mean, it's crazy, but hey, we gotta think about this shit like, hey, but how far are you gonna be so disgraceful to the world? Like, you give the perception that it's just a joke. Motherland, it's like, we look at shit like, it's like, this is just, they just joking. This is, I don't know, this is like a comedy show. And they were not even ashamed to put it out. You know, when shit like that happens, you try to keep it low key, looking for it. Now I mean, you try to understand, investigate. You try to do it like, you know, low key. Now the question, it begs the question, when did they realize? When did they realize that that shit was lost? And then who give them the permission to actually put it out? You know, but hey, the final analysis is it is lost. Because I don't get it. I'm sure y'all know what's happening, man. A whole lot of shit that's coming out of motherland. Man, I'm gonna tell y'all. I know it's not lost. Somebody sold that shit. You dig? That's my view of everything. That shit is not lost. Some minister, some high up, some official high up in Egypt stole that shit. Probably melted that shit for the gold that is made of gold. As if it's actually made of gold, because we know Africans, we can do some dumb shit, you know, some gritty people in position to do that, you know. But hey, somebody stole it, melted it, and sold it. Gold is money now. I mean, gold is worth money. But see, there are certain things that are like priceless. There are certain things that don't really, you cannot put money on it. Let me just put it that way. And this trophy is supposed to be the pride of the nation. Now I mean, and for it to just up and disappear, I'm like, who you fooling? I've never heard of this shit being missing or disappearing. Because there was a joke that if you bring something in Africa, the first country where it's going to disappear is in Nigeria. But no, but see, we not seeing that this shit it's a continental disgrace. I'm talking about a big proportion, epic proportion. It's not just some light shit. Nah, this is epic disgrace. It's kind of like FIFA would go like, okay, now you see, we don't know. I have, let me just say, I have never heard that the Euro trophy disappears. I have never ever heard that the CONCACAF disappeared. And I have never ever heard that the South American trophy, the equivalent to the African Nations Cup, disappears from whatever country wins it. But no, you know, Africa, we always gotta set the standards of our stupidity. We always gotta set the standard of the disgrace and everything. But hey, that's my take, man. Let me know what you think. Do you think this shit actually disappeared, or do you think somebody inside the government of Egypt knows where this shit went to? I'm talking about the Minister of Sports. I'm talking about the stakeholders of sports in Egypt. Do they know? I'm talking about somebody in the presidency who might know the worth of the gold that trophy is made of, the weight, because it weighs. It's not something light. Gold is heavy, and when you just compact it, it becomes really heavy. Now I mean, so hey, somebody has to go to jail. But I'm hoping that sooner or later they pop off and be like, hey, we found it. Now, the next African Cup of Nations, let me ask them this question. The next country to win it, if it's not Egypt, what are they gonna go home with? This is disgraceful, y'all. I don't know if you guys see it the way I see it, but as a soccer and a football fan from motherland, I'm gonna tell y'all, I cannot wait to hear the explanation they're gonna give to CAF. CAF is the committee that organizes the African football. What are you gonna tell them now? What is your explanation? What is gonna be your explanation to not having a trophy to give the country that's gonna win? That's crazy. That's I don't know, man. Some shit coming out of motherland is mind blowing. But yo, if you got any other news you want your boy to check out, I want to start talking about things like this, man. I told you guys we're gonna diversify the content on the channel, man. Just drop a comment, give us a thumbs up if you like this right here. Let us know what's happening around you. We're gonna put it to the platform. We're gonna talk about it. You dig? Anything that has to do with entertainment, Mr. J is gonna drop on it. Music is entertainment, sports is entertainment. You dig? Movies, we're gonna start checking out some of the short movies from across motherland, because we got a whole lot. Let's showcase that shit from this angle. Now I mean, I love you. Be good, be nice, keep it 100. Please, I hope that you let that commercial play. Before we go, hit that subscribe button, smash the like and the notification, give us a thumbs up, share this link. Alright, spend time with us, and don't forget to also chill and watch the other videos on the screen. We got a whole lot for you to check out. Just watch it. Let's share, let's open up brains together and discuss. Be good, be nice. I'm out of here. Peace out.